Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an NU match. This one is against Freddy Guntear. If you look at my team, I have a Munchlax, which is actually RU. I haven't seen it in RU in a long ass time though, so that I just totally forgot. And he was cool with it though, and that's the main reason I really don't have problems. If it's like one Pokemon and it's like one tier above, I'm like I don't care because usually it's a mistake. Like I made here. I mean, it could be malicious, but I don't see people intentionally bringing one thing out of tier just to win a battle. It doesn't matter. So whatever. Like I said, he was fine with it. He actually told me halfway into the battle, which I usually do because if you tell them right away, sometimes they'll like actually disconnect and change their team. But I'm like, I don't care. I just want to battle. So I'm gonna lead with Credilli. He's gonna lead with his Tauros. He gets the Intimidate off, so I'm thinking maybe he's like a bulky set like I like to run because Tauros is actually pretty nice defenses if you give it Intimidate and you can give it like Rust Hawk and Return or Body Slam and Earthquake and stuff like that. But he switches out to his Gorbis right away as I get up Stealth Rocks. I know he's going to Shell Smash, so I am just going to throw out an Ancient Power because, that's going to do the most damage. I could have Toxic him, but whatever. I'm going to switch out here because the Ice Beam is fairly obvious, and Munchlax is going to take absolutely, like, nothing from this +2 Ice Beam because of Thick Fat and Violet and all that stuff. However, unfortunately, Thick Fat doesn't apply to the water type, and he's got staff, so that does a considerable amount more, but it's still not even a 2-hit KO. So I'm gonna blow him out and blow him into his Credilli. A lot of Credillis nowadays have Storm Drain, so I could technically blow him out, but I'm not sure. He might have Suction Cup, so I don't want to risk it. And so I'm just gonna switch out to Duosion because it is a physical wall. Because Violet, max HP, max defense, Calm Mind Setter, upper. But he's gonna curse, and so that means he probably does have suction cups, because prevents you from being phased, and that's not good. I'm gonna go for the hidden power fighting just to see how much it does. I shouldn't have bothered because he's probably gonna be max special defense, and that's not gonna do a whole lot, and it doesn't because he is. Um, really should have just went for the calm mind. Another thing too is I could have been going for the psychic just to get the special defense drops, but actually I think I might have Psyshock on this. I think that's why. Uh, Not really sure. It doesn't really matter. I go for the Calm Mind, and I think I'm going to hit him with a Hidden Power Fighting after, as he goes for the Rock Slide, which tells me he's either like a Rest Talk set, um, or he doesn't have Seed Bomb and he has like Earthquake. But even that, I would still go for the Earthquake, because Rock Slide's only like 107.5 or something. Like, it's like barely stronger than Earthquake, and it can miss, which he's not going to get, by the way. Spoilers. Which kind of sucks, but I am going to be able to recover stall him a little bit. He sees this, so he knows he needs to get up a third curse. However, with my Calm Minds I have right now, I'm going to be able to take him out. So yeah, there you go. He throws the last Rock Slide he's going to throw until he curses, and I just get to recover up, trying to preserve myself. And the way he's not going to recover, I think he is a Rest Talker, with just, curse and Rock Slide. That would make the most sense, I suppose. But yeah, there's his third curse. I'm at a decent amount of HP. I know I can survive another Rock Slide because the third curse is only going to increase his damage. It goes from double damage to 250%, so it's only like a 25% increase. So I know he's not going to OHKO me or anything like that. So I'll go for Hidden Power Fighting. It does do more than half his remaining HP. Hits me with a Rock Slide. Like I said, it's not going to miss, which is a little annoying, but whatever. And the Rock Slide does, just a little bit more than my Recover did, so that's fine. I'm going to go for Hidden Power Fighting here and take him out. So that was a little dangerous. I was kind of worried there. I'm like, oh my god, this is going to get scary. But, yeah, Duosion pulls it out and is able to take him down. He's going to go to Absol. I figure the Night Slash is fairly obvious, so I'm going to go to Credilli. And Night Slash is exactly what he's going to do. And that's really not going to do a whole lot. I mean, it does a nice amount because he is Life Orb, not Scarfed. But yeah, because I see that Life Orb, I know he's going to go for the superpower. It's super tempting. So I'm going to switch out to my Drifblim because it's immune to the superpower. And most Absols are adamant. And because Drifblim has 80 base speed and Absol has 75, despite me being modest, I should be able to outspeed him. But he's actually jolly. And I was going for a non-attacking move so that if he did have Sucker Punch, he wouldn't hit me. And then he'd probably, not want to let me keep doing that, so we'd go for the Night Slash then, and I'd outspeed him, kill him. But he just flat outspeeds me. But that's fine. I know Goodbye outspeeds him because I have way higher base speed, 92, I believe, or 98, something like that. And I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. He goes for Torkoal, guess makes sense because it's a physical wall, but stab, life orb, earthquake is going to do a lot. Yeah, so fearing the Swallow Switch, I'm going to go for the Dragon Rush, which, again, you're seeing. I did that a little while ago, and I said that probably many people haven't seen it, but now you see it again. The reason I have Dragon Rush is because this is actually a Hone Claws set, because Gabite doesn't get Sword Stance, Garchomp does, but Gabite doesn't. And Hone Claws with Dragon Rush, Stone Edge, and, Earthquake just for stab works really well. You get one up on a switch or something, and then you just no fear of missing, and you're super powerful, and you just own face. But he's going to send in his Tauros. I know I can't take it out because I'm intimidated. Go to Credilli, and here's where I find out he's Choice Banded, because that does a lot, and I'm like, shit. But I'm going to live comfortably. I took, like 100 and something, 20 damage or so, and I live at 30, so that's fairly comfortable. Min-max damage variation is like 10% usually. Unless it's a really, really big hit. But I'm going to get out for cover. He knows there's no point in him staying in, so I'm going to go for the Ancient Power, thinking that he's going to want to switch out anyways. Because, again, he's not really getting anywhere. Even with a crit, I should be able to live as long as I'm over half health. But yeah, so I go for the Ancient Power. I figure even if he wants to go for the Ice Beam, which is a smart option, because if he Shell Smashes an Ancient Power again, he's dead. And I can live it, but I get frozen, and I'm like, no! Because, yeah, I was going for the Ancient Power, and that would have done enough to most likely kill him. But, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. He's going to Shell Smash here. I'm just like, I don't care. I do have a Basculin with Aqua Jet, Choice Band, Adaptability. I know it'll do a lot to this Gorbis if he sets up enough. I was telling him in chat, I'm just like, dude, just kill me. But secretly, I wanted him to keep setting up, because if I do Dethaw and get off an Ancient Power, he looks really dumb. But, if I don't, I have Basculin, and by the time, he's got 2 defense drops already, and Aqua Jet is easily going to take him out, even though Gorbis does have nice base defense, like 100 and something or other. But he actually gets super greedy and goes for the 3rd one. I'm like, please unthaw, 4th turn, and okay, I don't Dethaw. It would be super nice if I had have, because I would have just like, oh, you just let me recover a bunch with leftovers, basically. But, yeah, now because I have quite a lot of HP, I figure he's going to be more useful than Duosion, because Duosion is slower and can't really get off a recover, but, at least Credilli can resist Tauros' normal type attack, so maybe if he locks himself into that, it'll be great. And yeah, so I just fought out Duosion, going to my Basculin, Aqua Jet. He's just like, oh shit. And I'm just like, yeah, you shouldn't have gotten so greedy. I think maybe if you only had 1 defense drop, I might have been able to not take him out. I don't know. I'll have to check that. But I think maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty strong hit. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. It would probably be kind of close. But yeah, so I switch out to Credilli here. He is just going to go for the Earthquake. Play it safe. No point in not going for the Earthquake. If I still had my Drifblim, maybe. Then again, if I still had my Drifblim, he'd probably go for the Rock Slide, which would still probably 2-hit KO me. But I don't Dethaw. Well, I didn't get the chance to Dethaw, but, it would have been super nice if I did, but I didn't. I go to my Munchlax. I'm like, please take a Choice Banded Earthquake with no defense investment. And I do, which is great, because otherwise I'm kind of screwed, because Aqua Jet won't kill him, because he is fairly bulky. I do get a great payback for his freeze hacks with a crit, full para, get off of rest, because I thought maybe he'll switch out or something instead of just going for the body slam again. And full para again. So, yeah, 4-turn freeze, more than paid back with the, crit para, double fully para. I'm just going to blow him out with the Whirlwind. And he's going to go into Swallow. I know I just need to let him hit himself with Toxic a couple times, and that'll be great. And he's not going to OHKO me with a Facade. He would have if, he got that Earthquake off, obviously. But he didn't. I'm just going to Sleep Talk Rest here, so which is fine. I don't really care about Munchlax anymore. He's not supposed to be on this team. And, yeah, I'm just basically trying to let him lose a little bit of HP with Poison, because Basculin can do like 70-ish% with Aqua Jet. To Swallow, he's going to go for the quick attack just to get some damage off on me. Not a big deal at all in the slightest. Aqua Jet goes off. Easily going to take him out, even if it doesn't. The Poison's going to do 18.75% this turn, and that would easily kill him. He's going to Absol. Even if he does have Sucker Punch, he knows I'm faster, so that wouldn't work. So he's going to go for probably the Night Slash, but I just Aqua Jet him and it kills him. And then all he's got left is a Paralyzed Tauros, which even if he wasn't paralyzed, Aqua Jet. He probably could have went into Tauros first to get the Intimidate, but then I could have switched to Gabite and then switched back, and he wouldn't have been able to come back in with Rocks, and it wouldn't have worked. Even again, like even if he got that Earthquake off on my sleeping Munchlax and then Facaded, I could have went into Gabite and racked up one more hit and then swept him just like I did with Basculin. But anyways, that's the end of the battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a pretty fun match. I like facing players that are aware and make predictions and things like that. Again, I feel bad about the Munchlax, but it was still a good match. I still had fun. It's just hilarious. Karma hacks. I love that. It's so funny. He's like 4-turn freeze paid back with a crit para, double fully para. So that's the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.